If everyone could please take their seat, we're getting ready to get started. Good morning, everyone. Oh, very weak. Let's try that again. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Emily Murase, Executive Director of the San Francisco Department on the Status of Women, and I'm so excited to see you all here this morning. This event was organized by our department with the sponsorship of Charles Schwab and the assistance of the Gender Equality Council. We have several members of the Gender Equality Council. If you could please stand and be recognized. Where's the council members? All right. Thanks to our very generous sponsors, Bayer, Walgreens, and Sandia National Laboratories, and our outreach partner, Bay Area Council. Today, you're in the company of more than 100 Bay Area leaders in all sectors, public, private, and academia. And we are joined by San Francisco Supervisor Scott Wiener at the front here. And later we'll shortly be joined by Supervisors Malia Cohen and Katie Tang. We have our Commission President, Nancy Kirshner Rodriguez. Where's Nancy? And our very special guest, San Francisco Mayor Edwin M. Lee. So we'll be hearing from him shortly, but I also want to welcome representatives from Assemblymember David Hsu and House Leader Nancy Pelosi. And the reason why we have so many important elected folks in the audience is that that's feedback we heard from last year's Gender Equality Challenge. We heard from companies that they really wanted an opportunity to see our city elected officials, to interact with them, and we're so pleased at the turnout today. I'd also like to welcome members of the California State Legislative Women's Caucus and members of the Commission on the Status of Women from Alameda County, Contra Costa County, Marin, Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and West Hollywood. If you could please stand to be recognized. So I know some of you have heard this from me before, but I often start out events citing a tradition in my culture, Japanese culture. There's a phrase that captures important moments, ichigo, ichi-e, one moment, one meeting. And it comes from the Japanese tea ceremony tradition, where samurai warriors would put down their arms and crawl through the opening of a traditional tea house and have very candid discussions that they couldn't have in the outside world. And really, one moment, one meeting captures that there will never be this group of people talking about these issues together, and that we're asking a lot of you today. We're asking you to roll up your sleeves and to be in tables and to discuss and argue and push back on some of these very important topics. So I hope you'll keep that in mind, ichigo, ichi-e. We couldn't have this event without my hardworking staff. I want to have my Department on the Status of Women staff identify themselves, please, and be recognized. If you could please stand. And in particular, over the past 6 to 8 months, you've been, our speakers and partners have been hearing a lot from Executive Assistant Commission Secretary Iris Wong. Where's Iris? And Program Fellow Lynn Murphy, who has been really just wonderful. In your registration packet, you'll find an event evaluation and a commitment card. And throughout the day, we encourage you to make suggestions so that we can have an even better event in the future. Both will be collected at the end of the day. I also encourage you to participate in our live conversation on Twitter. There's a Twitter fall over in that corner by using the hashtag 21st C Century Workplace, 21st C Workplace. And now, please join me in welcoming San Francisco Commission on the Status of Women President Nancy Kirshner Rodriguez, who will introduce our mayor.